Thank you for joining us. I'm Campus Connect meteorologist James Bryant. We're taking a look across the country today, and things across the central part of the country are rather quiet. There's a nice little disturbance right here. It's going to kick up some clouds and move to the east across the deep south later today and tonight. And this off the coast right here, we have some type of low pressure starting to develop off the coast. It's going to move to the northeast. We'll have more on this in a minute, but it's taking on the type of storm that you would call a nor'easter, and those can be pretty intense as they move northeast. And we are getting into that season. Elsewhere across the country, if you look to the northwest, our big fall storm system, the first one of the fall, is really getting its act together in Seattle. They've had some really wet and stormy conditions up in the Pacific Northwest, and we'll get to the impacts that storm system will have here in a moment. But temperature-wise across the entire country, we're feeling pretty nice. 64 in Oklahoma City, 68 in Denver, 56 out in Eugene, Oregon. There's a lot of locations that are above normal. Even Helena, Montana, they are above normal at 58 degrees. And even in the northeast part of the country, 57 in Pittsburgh. It's a pretty mild day by November standards. Looking to Alaska, they are not so warm, but they are still actually above normal. Fairbanks and Barrow at 22 degrees. And then out of our friends in Hawaii in the 70s. Very nice out there in the tropical islands. But back in the central U.S., you can see the trough and ridges starting to set up here in advance of our next big storm system. Here's the jet stream going through the next couple days. You can see that we have a ridge starting to set up over the west with the trough setting up out east. That's going to get out of here. That's that nor'easter that's going to move off the east coast. And here we go. As we move into Wednesday night and Thursday, this new storm system gets its act together over Southern California. This trough kind of kicks out onto the plains, setting the stage for a very intense storm system that could affect a lot of people. So as we go through, there's that disturbance that's going to move through the southern United States. Tomorrow, not really going to have a whole lot of impacts. But then here's this feature that goes to the northeast U.S., this low pressure system. Could have some impacts here for the northeast U.S. Not snow related, but wind and rain are definitely a possibility. If we were talking December or January, could be a nice little snowstorm there. But here's the big storm system that was affecting Seattle today. As we move towards later in the week, it's going to kick out onto the plains and drop some big snows anywhere from Colorado, Wyoming, all the way to Minneapolis as it tracks to the northeast. It's going to kick out onto the plains, sparking showers and thunderstorms. It doesn't look like severe weather is a huge threat with this, but definitely some snow on the backside. And also, the rain is really needed here in the central part of the south, and that is going to give us a chance at some rain. Overall, the temperature change, we're above normal where we have been the last 24 hours, and unfortunately, as we move towards Thanksgiving after this front gets through, it looks like that's going to continue. Your Thanksgiving outlook for temperatures, above normal temps for the next 8 to 14 days.